we're nobody to go and say to the next man, yo, don't do that, you're going to end up in jail. We're nobody, who are we to practice that? But if I was to advise someone, I'd just say, look, make sure it's worth it and make sure it's what you really want. Because you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, you're missing out on opportunities in life. You never know what could come along.
Yes, people, welcome back on both sides of the foot. It's another episode that we go talk about, the in and outside the custody. My name is Dulla, I'm your host, and I got my mate here today that was going to tell us a little bit more about himself and his experience of being in custody, outside custody as well, and where it lead him to that place. So yeah, man, what have we got today?
So my name's Otis from Newport, obviously you know me.
Don't know, come
on, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
So yeah, Otis, man, why don't you tell us a little bit more on how you become on this lifestyle? Obviously, for everyone to know, like, you've already been sentenced and it's not something that is ongoing or anything like that.
Yeah, I've been sentenced. I got them for conspiracy, supply Katie lining. I didn't really choose the lifestyle, like you said. Obviously, my parents are users, so I've always been around it. I've always known about drugs. Like, I haven't done it for the vision, for the image, say. So, yeah, man.
But yeah, man. So tell us a little bit more in terms of, like, obviously, I don't want to trigger some trauma back, but in terms of obviously your family going through it, how was you? So growing up, seeing that.
I get you. Yeah. So I went into foster care at a young age. I didn't see my family for a few years, but then as I got older, I started to make my own choice. Not even older, just young teenagers. I make my own choices. Started coming back around my family. Like, I started to see what it really was for what it really is. So yeah.
And then that's what from there you just
from there I just thought like my dad's going out buying food. Why ain't he buying it off me?
Off you.
Yeah. Like, he ain't buying me clothes, no food for the fridge, nothing. So yeah. So I kind of ended up in it.
Yeah, man. That's the sad part of it, because the roads always take. They don't just take. It's give and take.
It's always give or take. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in terms of that, like, obviously, how was you feeling? And, like, tell us a bit, like, on your progress on how was you feeling like it's normal, because obviously your background.
Yeah, of course it was normal to me, because from a young age you learn, innit? So when you're seeing that, that's what you're learning. So it becomes normal. But then when you become your own person, you have your own mind, you sort of like resent towards it, society.
Towards it, yeah.
So you're doing this madness, you're doing that madness, and yeah. So the way I felt about it, yeah, it hurts. It breaks you up first, but then you just mask it, innit? You become a man. You mask it. You get on with it.
And tell us a bit more about your side of experience on prison, because obviously when we met, I was literally finishing my sentence.
Yeah, I was just starting.
Yeah, you was just starting. My journey was finishing. Your journey was
just starting.
So how was you feeling in that environment?
Yeah, that's not my first time. So them times I met you, I already knew. That was my 5th time in prison.
Your 5th time?
My 5th time, yeah.
So how did you, like, example now, let's say, like, in terms of your family members, like, how do you feel they looked at you in terms of you going back in and out of prison, thinking, like, obviously, we both know now, we know, like, yo, that's not cool, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just only us that we affect.
Yeah, of course. My son, my granddad, my grandmother. So even my mum, my brothers. I don't know. See, they're used to it. Like, the area we come from, and it's hard to explain. Everyone's the same down there. Like, you've seen it, you've been in my area with me. Like, everyone's the same. So obviously it hurts, because I'm going to prison and I'm gone for XYZ amount of years. But they get on with it. They know, like, I'm okay. I'm always with people.
Yeah, but even though you're good with people, my bro, like, it's like, don't you feel like sometimes it's like you lose that time.
Yeah, of course. That time's so precious as well. Time we'll never get back.
Time just flies,
Yeah,
man.
so precious, man. I missed a lot. Like my boy's passing away.
That's what I'm saying.
Our boy, yeah.
That's what I mean.
My grandmother, missing my son's birthdays and Christmas, just the general
You
stuff.
was out when he passed away, innit? Or you wasn't?
Yeah, I was out. I was out. Yeah. I was out on that one, yeah,
March,
actually,
and
yeah.
then I literally I got told, and then I saw on TV, that's when it hit me, like, and I think it was from there, that moment made me realize, like, wow, you could lose your life.
Literally, in a second blink of it.
I mean?
Yeah.
So, kind of, obviously, as much as he hurt me, at the same time,
It's a
made
lesson.
me realize in life, like, yo,
It's a
I need
lesson,
to
yeah,
do
of
better,
course.
like,
Switch it up, yeah.
yeah, like, how did you feel? Like, how did you go with it, like, mentally wise? And,
Well, when he passed away,
when he passed
I can't even lie, it broke me still. I started hitting a bottle all the time, me and the lads and that, because he was a big part of our community. He was a good lad, you get me? So,
She was still.
yeah. So, yeah, just, it hit me for 6. But then, yeah, like you said, it was kind of a lesson as well. Time to switch it up. Like, all this old stuff, we're getting old now. Like, break off from the past. Yeah.
No, 100%, man. But now, you see, in terms of, like, coming outside,
Yeah.
and back to the society, back to real life, like, how do you feel like probation or OMU, whatever they wrote for you, do you feel like that kind of help you motivation to become a better person?
Probation don't do nothing for us, bro. I got recalled for nothing. No extra charges, no breach of license. I ended up with 3 different probation officers right before my parole, my oral hearing. All we had to them is statistics. You get me? It comes to a day.
Numbers.
When we sign that license, that's it, it's done. They don't care. They get their wage, that's it. You get me? We got to support ourselves. Like, I ain't had no support of probation whatsoever.
None at all.
None whatsoever, man.
Because even just right now, think about you're dealing with your license still.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, mentally, like, don't you feel like you've got family watching you because of the lifestyle that you used to live?
Yeah,
and
of
how
course.
you used to provide.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, obviously, you got probation looking at you.
Yeah.
And even if you're trying to apply for a job or anything like that.
Yeah,
you
I
feel
have to
like
run
they're
it through them.
judging you, like,
Yeah,
towards
of
it.
course, yeah, of
Like,
course.
And how do you deal with that? Because that mentally, like, slightly, I used to feel like, obviously, like, yo, did I put myself in this position?
Yeah,
Do you know
okay,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, of
it's
course.
my
We
own fault.
we put ourselves in them positions. We're only guilty for our own actions.
That's true.
We can't blame other people, but you know, when it comes to these like probations and OMU and all them, like they haven't lived how we live, so they wouldn't understand. So when they just on paper about us and they're thinking, oh, he's a write-off. Look what he's done. Yeah, he's a high risk. Put him mapper, track him. But no, it's not. It's not that. Like we done what we done, but when we want to change and we want that support, that's when they don't want it. But then when you're fully against the system, just Aggie and anti-probation, anti-screw.
That's when they support you the most, isn't it?
They want to give you the most
I
support.
realised that.
Yeah, it's
That's when they
madness.
support you the
Yeah.
most. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
'cause
they're thinking, right, he doesn't want this. No. Bring him here.
Because it looks good for them, innit? Them broken people. They're thinking, yeah, look, we made them better. But they don't know we're already broken people. We just mask it
We just
ourselves.
mask. That's what I'm saying.
innit?
They don't know how we're dealing with it.
Yeah,
inside.
that's it.
And you see, like, when you was inside, yeah. So you know, like, you had all those people like coming down with their little paperwork and trying to ask for support and trying to ask if you know, we're gonna help you doing this when you come out,
Yeah.
or we're gonna, if you take this course, apply for this course, this is gonna happen. Like, tell me your side into that, because I explained to my probation officer that was wasted time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Them sentence reports and all that sentence planning. Yeah, didn't do nothing for me, like. They just stitched me up. So, obviously, you know, it goes off your previous as well, but I was in on a conspiracy. So they wanted me to do all these other violent things from my past. And I'm saying, look, it's irrelevant, I'll do it. But yeah, like, I went up north. When I left you, I went up north. I did Beerwin.
Boring, yeah.
Beerwin. So
Yeah, because I went north as well. Remember, I went to Leeds.
you went to Leeds?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. I came back from Leeds side. They took me to London
Is it?
from that side. Yeah. So when you went to did you leave before me?
I think I left before you, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I think so. Because you stood up with Gabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. But Gabs left. Gabs left, and then when Gabs left, Miski came in.
Yeah.
So you was there still.
Yeah,
Remember,
I
you
was
were still
there. Yeah.
And then from there, that's when I think I left because remember I was wilding out on the sense of like, yo,
Yeah.
I've done my sentence. Let
Yeah,
me
let
out
me
of here.
out, let me
I
out.
want to be here.
Yeah, I remember
you
that
get what I mean? Do you get what I remember? I was trying to bang guy.
Yeah.
Let me out. I want to be here, but get me out of
Nah,
here now.
of course.
Do you get what I mean? But
Yeah.
they took me to London at that time. But then that's when you left, I think. Because Misk was looking for a cellmate.
Yeah.
Remember, you was trying to decide who's going to go with him
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
Xbox.
Yeah, I remember. But yeah, see them sentence plans and all that. They're just burdens and statistic marks. Like they stopped me getting my DCAT, because so I was eligible for tag. But a couple of weeks before that, I was eligible for DCAT. But you have to apply to do your own sentence plan up there, yeah? So when I'm applying through all these psychologist services, like TSP, Kaizen and all them, they're all psychologists, innit? They're saying, nah, you're eligible for tag. So we're not going to put you on the course. Yeah. So when it comes to me just getting like that little bit earlier to go home, I'm almost 200 miles away from home now. No visits because I don't want them travelling that far. But hardly seeing my son, just rubbish little purple visits, them video calls.
The video calls.
So yeah. So when it's come to my DCAT now, they're saying, nah, because you haven't done your sentence plan. So I'm appealing and saying, no, look, this is blah, blah, blah. They're saying I can't do the course because I might be home on tag. But not everyone's guaranteed tag.
Yeah,
You get me? You might not have that suitable address. They might not want you there because for God knows.
You're OMU and
That's
saying
it. That's it. So yeah, when it comes to my DCAT review, they said, nah, you're not having it. So I appealed it, and they said, nah, I lost it. Anyway, long story short, I lost it all. So then I thought, fuck the sentence, forget the sentence plan. I ain't doing it no more. Like, I'm resenting. I'm going back to where I was when I was a kid. Anti-screw, anti-social, forget it. So then they're saying, oh yeah, come, we're gonna try and help you get your tag. Like, you wanna support me when they go on my nomis and see yo, this guy can be a problem if he wants. You get me? I've seen my nomis, even though I shouldn't. I've seen it, and I don't know, man. It's all backwards. The prison service is backwards.
It is, but at the same time, do you know what? I've realised it. See, like, as come back to what I said, like, do I feel like I put myself in that position? You know what I mean? Like, in terms of that, like, let's be honest, there's not bad or good screw. There is some who got something against you.
Yeah, of course.
Thinking, like,
them old school.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah,
kind of thing. You know what I mean? But we're not saying, like, there's bad officers or...
Nah, of course, nah. At the end of the day, everyone's human and they got to do their job.
Exactly.
But then you do get them jobs with who want to make guys like us struggle.
Yeah.
But then you get the good ones who do want to help us. But then at the end of the day, see how they tar us with the same brush. Criminal, no matter... Yeah, he's in for stabbing, he's in for grafting, he's in for bigs. At the end of the day, we're all in the same wing. So I started to look at them like, yeah, he's good, he's not. Like, nah, you're the same.
You're the same.
You're wearing the same uniform.
Exactly.
That's it.
I mean, and yeah, man, but honestly though, let's put that into it. Like, how do you feel like your wins what wins do you think you took from like custody and the wins you took now from outside?
The wins in custody, do you know what? They're kind of petty compared to the ones outside. You know, like little things with the officers. Like, I don't know, man. But the wins outside now, I'm so grateful. Like for the person that I am now compared to what I was even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's a win. A win ain't having money. Anyone can go make money.
Exactly.
It's just, that progression within myself and just elevating.
Like, bro, like, I'll be honest. And you think, like, you see, now I look back here, like, no matter how much times the bread has come in. Yeah. Like, to look at that, like, for man had it and in terms of like now you're thinking, raw, all this time man didn't even need it.
That's it, innit? I'm still waking up the same.
You know what I mean?
Still got full belly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, what would you give, example now, advice to somebody who's actually on a case now or looking to do something towards to put himself in your position in terms of going to custody?
Yeah,
dealing with that
do you know what?
battle?
Just
Do you get what I mean?
jail ain't worth it. Nobody should have that power over somebody and take that freedom. But then, you know, guys like us, man, our faith and our egos.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you get me? Just make sure it's worth it, man. And this road's long. The life is long.
It's always long, man.
Do you get, like, we're nobody to go and say to the next man, yo, don't do that, you're going to end up in jail. We're nobody who we to practice that. But if I was to advise someone, I'd just say, look, make sure it's worth it and make sure it's what you really want. Because you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting your family, you're missing out on opportunities in life. You never know what could come along. So, yeah, that's what my advice would be, really.
And what's your take on, obviously, we do lose a lot of people, family members, when we're in custody or when we're outside at the same time. Like, do you feel mentally that kind of plays back, that do you think that plays a role of like you picking back up where you thought, you know what, forget this, I've had enough? Like,
Yeah, it do, you know, because I lost my grandmother. I lost my grandmother on this sentence, and I grew up in foster care, but I'm close with my grandparents. So, I don't know, like, if she was still here now, I'd probably still be out there doing whatnot, but it's not that time anymore. Yeah, like, I owe it to myself, but I owe it to her as well, like, because the pain of the family, my grandfather, like, it's not a joke, man. It's not a joke.
Oh, man. Like, how do you feel physically or mentally you dealt with that one?
Physically, I'm fine, but, you know, mentally drained over there.
That's what I'm saying. And on top of that as well, you got family members still trying
Do you get me? Yeah.
lean on you on
That's
that
it.
support of
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
financial parts.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel like you get the strength to be like, listen, I'm not the same person as I was. Don't keep putting pressure.
Yeah, because I get that strength because I don't want to be that guy no more. If you want it, you'll have it. If you want to change, you'll change.
Yeah.
I ain't one of these 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I've lived that life. I'm ready now to live the next one.
Into it.
Yeah.
What you saying though? Have you tried to apply for jobs and that this time
Yeah,
round?
so last year I was studying in university doing psychology and social care because I've always wanted to be a social worker. That's my dream, you know, social worker. But then I got recalled, then hit up with a load of new probation officers. Because when I was in with you, I was doing a lot. I was that neurodiversity mentor, Shannon Trust, Jim Orderly.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So all that funding, I was working with one probation officer trying to get the funding for the university, and now that it's gone. But it's not stopping me, but I just think, yo, it's a knockback to you.
Yeah, it is. It's always a knockback.
Yeah.
Like, how did you deal with that though?
You just gotta get on with it, haven't you?
Yeah, but not everyone like physically strong-minded
No,
to just get on with it.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I do get that.
Come on, how many people you know like in custody like they've killed themselves?
Yeah.
Because mentally they're not.
Yeah, I know.
Do you
I
get what
do
I mean?
get that.
Like they're not feeling the same.
I just think, oh, I owe it more to my son. You get me? I couldn't do it to my son. I couldn't be the parent what my father was to me.
Yeah.
Which weren't a parent. So I ain't gonna put myself in them situations anymore and get angry and do this to people and do that and go and get the lads and let's go to this gaff, let's go there. It's not gonna be that anymore, do you get me?
Yeah.
So the way I deal with that now is just getting up and just tunnel vision, man.
Just a vision
Tunnel
to it,
vision,
man.
yeah.
But yeah, man. Like, so if you could, example now, like, write a letter to your old self, yeah, to a younger you. Yeah, you know about this. You know about this already. We done it. Yeah. If you could write a letter to your younger you, or even to like, you know, advise another kid that you seen it's got potential to do good,
yeah.
but still stuck in the same mud that we was on.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel like you would say to them, man?
Do you know, I'll just give him the best advice as I could. Like I just said, man, I ain't going to go and tell him, yo, don't do this, don't do that. But whatever's happens, I'm a man of faith. So everything we do, we've already done.
Done and that,
Do you get me? It's already written out for us. But I'll just tell him, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's long.
Nah,
Like,
it is long, man.
It's long, innit?
How you finding outside now, like, since you've been out?
How am I finding it now? Not doing that. Do you know, it's easy to slip back into old habits, but then it's all about
your mindset.
It's all about your mindset, man. If you want it, you're going to have it. That's it. And every day I wake up, I feel myself distancing from certain social groups that I used to be with and like certain lads who do this and do that. Like now it's just high and buys with a couple of
people and that.
Yeah, man.
Then you think like they're looking at you like, oh, what, you think you're better than us?
Yeah, I get that, I do.
You get that?
I get that. But nah, it's not even I'm better than you. I just want better for myself.
Self and that.
Do you get me? Like, I've been there, done that, bro. I ain't looking to end up 40, 50, still on the road, ain't got nothing in the council. Hey, I'm not looking to live
Do you know what, though? You could actually say, like, you was one of the luckiest people, to be honest, like, to be in there with your brother.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Loads of us, family,
yeah.
Me,
family
my brother, my nephew, my two best mates, yeah.
Like, do you get what I mean? Like, obviously, we're not saying it's a good thing or anything like that, but
it do help.
It helps.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah, man, it do. Because that emotion, it's not even emotional support. Yeah, there is emotional support, innit? It is. Because jumping in a cell with a man you don't know and you're on the phone to your beard or to your people and you're finding this out and that out. And yeah, it is a lot easier jail with your family.
Yeah, but all right. But example, like, what leads you to your case this time on a conspiracy?
What led me?
Yeah, what led towards it to get into the conspiracy case on this charge?
Do you know, greed? Like I said, man, my father's a user.
No, like, but what led to it? Like, before, like, example, everybody knows what conspiracy is. Like, you could be around anyone and get grabbed with it. Like, you could catch 22 with that one.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But on this case, obviously, they found you guilty.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Or did you go guilty yourself?
Nah, I went guilty.
You weren't guilty. But that's what I'm saying. So what led from before even you got to get bagged into that circumstances of putting yourself into that conspiracy?
Just, I don't really know, you know, because it's the money, bro. Straight up,
just
the money, yeah, man.
Yeah.
The money and having better things and like being able to.
But you think it was more of having better things or supporting more into you as a family?
Yeah, a lot of it did go to support to family, but even better things for myself. Like, grew up in kid, like 12th birthday, next man's trainers for the birthday present. Do you get me? I'm thinking, nah, score off me, I'll buy my own.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Nah, 100%.
So like, when it led up to that conspiracy, probably, the greed thing, money thing. Yeah.
So you think it's greed, do it? I don't think
it is greed though at the end of the day.
If you carry on doing it.
Yeah.
But that's what I said, like, you see with my circumstances, it was more of like, right, I'm all the way up in Wales, my son's all the way in London. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, I don't have that financial support. Or somebody giving it to me to take train.
Do you get
what I mean? Like, to drive a car down there.
Yeah, of course.
Like, to do any of those little things that matter for me to go down there to see my son. Do you get what I mean? So I never got that financial support towards it. So in my part was like more like, right, I can't get a job, cool. I can always pick up something that I know.
The road,
do you get what I mean? Yeah. I can get this. I'm not doing it to like harm people.
Nah,
to
that's
hurt.
one thing I've never done. I mean? Nah, I'm a service. Like I'm not into hitting people like that. Like I have, but I've done my time for it. Like, see, with drugs, it's a service, man. You go You go to a shop, pissheads buying alcohol.
Alcohol.
One
That's
of the
even
worst
worse.
killers. One of the worst killers.
Yeah,
I will night they're forcing it on people.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
I will night they're forcing it on people like that. It's just a service.
Yeah, but yeah, man, tell people like, because a lot of people don't see it, like obviously they done you for county line.
Yeah, county line.
Do you get what I mean? So what is it like in Newport that's different to other parts of Wales for them to put it that as a county line?
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's not much difference because it's not like I've jumped on a plane gone Spain and like
that's what I'm saying.
started grafting beer. It's not. I've just gone up to a bit west and just done it. Yeah,
Yeah, but even with the bit west, it's still Wales.
yeah, still Wales.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So how can they
so
put
county
you
line
county
in,
line
yeah,
towards
yeah.
it?
I
and
know. Yeah,
if you're someone from here,
yeah,
do you get what I mean? Because normally that they look at like someone like us, they'll be like, it's county line. On you
Yeah.
come from London to here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
of
even
course.
though this time I didn't get down for county line, but it was more like in their mindset, they look at it like that way because you're out of town.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But how can they do you county line and
county
from
line.
Wales?
Yeah,
Like,
I know. From Newport, Swansea,
Yeah.
that was it.
like, do you know what? Tell us obviously a little bit more about Newport for other people who don't even know what Newport is.
So Newport,
I mean?
it's a dock city. It is in South Wales, and I don't know. It's just full of users of everything. I don't know. It's a mad area, but there's no opportunity down there. Nothing. There's no community centres in my area. So a lot of the kids do turn into this, and then the greed comes in. They're thinking, oh yeah, they're doing this in that area for this price. We're getting it, blah blah blah. We're making X, Y, Z. So then that's when the county line comes in, traveling, doing this.
They shouldn't have traveled, even though they're traveling to go and get something.
Yeah.
That's to go and get something.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
not like you're from that place and bringing it here.
it, yeah.
Like, do you get what I mean? Because that's, I think, a lot of people don't understand in that sense of like the county line part. Do you get what I mean? Like, obviously we can try to talk about county line. Everybody got their own point of view.
Yeah, of course,
Do you get what I mean?
course, yeah.
But most people in Wales, they look at county line like people from London, Birmingham,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Leeds, Manchester,
English boys coming down.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
Do you
of
get what I'm
course,
saying?
yeah, of
Like,
course.
they're looking at that and they're like, oh, you lot the worst. You lot bringing the
You're
drugs
coming
here
to mess the
to mess
city.
up this city up.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
obviously, for me, I know what is actually going on to a lot of people who don't know what's going on. But
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more on that part, because they seem to think that the system seems to think that up here it's all roses and
sunshine.
Do you
Nah,
get what I
it's
mean?
not that, man. It's not. Like, you've seen the area I come from. Like, we was walking down there earlier on.
I know.
Do you get me? Like, there's just no opportunity. There's nothing. And when I was growing up, it was the same situation. Like, I'm 30 now. So I've got kids who look up to me when I was out on the road and say, yeah, he's my older. But when I was younger, and I was looking up to the older boys then, and there was nothing to do. And like broken homes, like there's shit education, there's nothing. So when it comes to like looking up to people and all that in our community, that's all we really got. Is the hope to be like the next person.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Future.
So that's the cycle.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
But yeah, man. So see, like even in terms of like reading books and that, like what kind of things do you feel like?
Yeah, I read
helps
loads of books
know,
on
you were-
basic, but
I forgot. Yeah. Forgot that book that freaking man used to always give that to. 48 Laws of Power.
loads of attraction.
There's loads of attractions, all them books and that they used to come.
Yeah, of course.
But do you feel like, was it the music kind of
Nah, music.
distract you, or is it the books kind of distract you of having that experience of harder a little bit in custody? Kind of take you away a bit, like your mind.
I don't know, because I have it nice. Do you get me? I get my Xbox, get my DVD
Yeah.
player, get my CDs like Misky and that.
That's what I'm
Do you
saying.
get me? 100 CDs straight away. Music is a good escape and that, yeah, of course. But the books as well, man. They're good escapes, beer killers.
You know what I mean? But you think like since you've been out, you've been reading those books though?
Nah, I haven't still. I can't lie. I've been listening to the same music, but
Not
them same books.
The same books. Nah, man. But no, man. Like in terms of like, share a little bit, obviously, on your side of the experience of having like have to fights with situations of like govs, or even like example like a prisoner that is a pagan, because a lot of people now they're just looking at prison lifestyle like it's a freaking a game in there. Like,
Yeah, of course, it's easy. Yeah.
They see it through the phones and
It is a lot softer, isn't it?
do you get what I mean? They're looking at that, but obviously, tell me your experience on how you either tried to fight the system or like you had to deal with certain things in sense of like someone that you know from outside and see you in there and go something against you because of your
Of
lifestyle outside.
of course. No, I get that. So compared to now, from the first time that I went jail, 2012, like it's totally different. I was a wild and 18 years of age, just full of anger, full of like, I don't know, full of resentment towards everything, just anti everything. So when you're bucking into people in this them situations in there, because you gotta do what you gotta do regardless, whether it's with a member of staff or a prisoner. You gotta do what you gotta do, man, whether it's on the wing or in the cell. But them situations, like, I wouldn't say they didn't faze me, because everybody always got a little weirdiness about them. But I don't know. Did you just pull through them, don't you?
So obviously, no, but we never really had that though, did we? Like in the jail, we never really had that. Actually, no, we did with money.
Yeah, Gabs, man.
He put us through a lot. God, this guy. But you know how obviously on his anonymous was a lot of headache. Officers didn't like him.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like they never liked him, man.
Yeah, I only had that, see them security moves and with the officer, like, you know, towards the end in Swansea, when they security me, Pogo and Ellie.
Yeah, because there was a new security there, innit?
Yeah, they security moved me, Pogo and Ellie, innit? So that's the only, like, time, like, when I've been, thought, like, yo, I'm doing something right in the jail. I'm helping people. And now you want to fuck it up for me.
Yeah, I know.
Do you get me? So that's probably one of the only situations with the staff where there's been no reason to fight them.
No, but remember like in terms of like, remember when Money was trying to get like even a freaking job, bro? Like, They wasn't letting him.
Nah, they weren't.
You know,
they weren't.
To do like education.
Yeah, they weren't. Nah, they weren't.
He was basically the menace to society.
In
prison.
In prison.
You get what I'm trying to say? And then on top of that is what they didn't know how to deal with
They
him.
couldn't handle him.
They couldn't handle him.
This is a big boy as
That's
well.
what I'm
This is
saying,
a
the big
problem.
guy. They told me, you have to deal with this one. What do you mean me, bro? Like, do you get what I mean?
know.
So in terms of like, you see like how we saw how he went through it. Do you get what I mean?
He went through it,
Like, so don't you, like, see when you got moves, to Boehm, like, don't you see, because obviously there are different staffs over there, different outlook.
Yeah, totally
to
different.
Swansea.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally different.
like, I'm not saying Swansea was the best or whatever, but at least they would listen. Some staffs would listen.
Yeah, they
Some
would.
do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course.
Like, in Boehm, I've never been there because never gone to that side.
Yeah.
I mean, but how was your experience of the officers that side and you on that side?
Yeah, so see up there, it's they're straight out of Tesco, straight onto the wing, these officers. So they don't really know. So do you know up there, you gotta learn to keep your head cool just from one in the bare minimum. Like you know, like, oh, yo, get a SO. I need them to sign this off so I can have extra visit. They're telling you, yeah, but we're their kids. And they're just so naive and think, yeah, he's a prisoner. Don't worry about him. Like, yeah, it's a different experience from Berwyn to Swansea with the officers and yeah.
But what's your take on towards like family? Obviously, you said that you couldn't see them. You had to do the papa visit. So I mean, how emotional do you feel like emotion terms of your family? How did they feel you being away that far? You know,
Yeah, they didn't like it.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, they don't like that. They didn't like that. So
Yeah, and like, do you feel like on your times, obviously, now you could have taken it left because they were far away.
yeah,
They didn't like it.
yeah.
Like, did you feel like?
I'm thinking I'm up there on my own as well, man. There's no South Wales boys up there. It's just full of mannies and Scousers. So, like, you know, when our pride and all that, and you think, yo, I need to get home to my family. Like, I can't do this with that guy. I can't get it cracking with him. I can't do, like, it is a lot. It is a lot. But, yeah, it is a lot for the family, really, innit?
It is, man.
Especially when they know what you're about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but what's your take on now coming out? Like, do you feel like it was up to you to change, or is it more of your family wise that you have to change? Because as we know, Joe, you missed a lot of time. Innit?
Yeah, of course.
You miss a lot of time. So even if a lot of people might take it as a joke, but 5 months is a lot of time.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
even to do 2 months
2
beyond
months.
the door, away from everything that you. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of time.
It's a lot.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so in terms of that part, we already know it's a lot of time. Like, this time around, do you feel like, do you know what, I've had enough? And
I did, you know, you know, every time I've gone to jail, always seeing the same faces. I'm thinking, wow, that's gonna be me.
that's what the older lot as well.
Yeah.
Them old man and
Yeah,
them things there.
that's
You
gonna-
see them, you thinking,
Yeah, it's not
"Bro,
happening. Yeah.
am I gonna be this guy?
Yeah, it's like, nah. I want more for myself now. You know me. As I'm growing up, I don't want. I've left a lot of stuff behind. Like, I could wake up today and not have no money, whereas before I wake up today with no money and think, yo, raise,
Get back
graft,
to it
let's get
straight
this,
away.
let's get that, let's do this. Like, nah. I just want more for myself. I want to know my life. I want to be a father. Like, I want to be about for my grandkids when I do have them, inshallah. Just do get me all that stuff.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. But yeah, man. But raw, do you know what? Like, obviously, a lot of people don't see it open eyes of how life can change on both sides. You know what I mean? Because they always seem to think like, yo, we only know if you're criminal, you're criminal.
That's it, innit? Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah, of course.
what do you take on that part? Because that's the only thing they can turn around and look at us as.
Yeah, that's it. But nah, if I was in their position and I met people like yourself, people like me, people who do want to change, I'd fully support them. But then, you know, these people who are just looking at us on paper and then going home and, statistic violence, he makes up for so much percent of that crime, But nah, like, now I want to change. And there's, I don't know, it feels like they say, well, why didn't you do it years ago? Do you get me?
That's why they always turn around and say, why didn't you do this?
Why didn't you do this years ago?
What's the difference between last year and this year?
A lot. There's a lot though, innit?
Yeah. But now probation terms, obviously, they record you as well, didn't they? So now do you feel like they've seen that you are changing?
Yeah.
Or do you still feel like they're still looking at you like, oh, no, it's a lost cause? It's not changing.
Nah, do you know, I think they do think I'm changing, you know, because they're dropping my wrist, they're doing the right things, like, not to support me, but to make their job easier, you know, to stop these weekly appointments and sign-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
hear that, man. But yeah, man. But do you know what? Or else we're going to do it again anyway.